Okay. Okie dokie. So first off, I know starting out it's kind of hard because you feel like you want to talk to people, but when you aren't real confident about the information with the products, it's totally normal to feel that way. What I will say is when I got started, the thing that helped me the most was if you log in your website under documents, there is a section that says product information, and you can actually print out a sheet on every single product that we have. It'll have a full list of ingredients, exactly what it does. So like the day that I started, I just printed all of those out and made a little binder. And then that's what I took to go when I went to talk to my parents or when I was talking to a friend. Like, hey, I know that you have joint issues or whatever. We have a product for that. Like, we should get you on this. And that really helped me get some customers right away. Was just going through the pages and like just reaching out to somebody and saying, hey, we have something for that, or we have I think you would really like that. So that helped me a lot. And that has a lot of information. Those have tons of information in them that you probably wouldn't otherwise know. That will also help you with some posting ideas too. Just go through and copy down what it says a product does and talk about it. I think it's important to know that you do not have to have a personal story about a product for you to talk about it. That's why before and afters are so great, because you can show what a product has done for other people or somebody on your team. So don't feel bad about using those. Anything that we share as a team, any of my pictures that I post, anything like that, you're free to use that. I will say as much as you can make a post your own, the better. If you just click share, not very many people were going to see that. So it's just a weird Facebook thing. So copy, if you want to copy something and use it. But I would say if you're using a picture that somebody else used, have at it. I usually just screenshot it, crop it, make it look nice, use it. And then you can even use that same idea that they wrote about or posted about. Try to tweak it a little bit. Try to make it, sound like something you would say, or maybe add in a few things, take a few things out, whatever. Just with the weird Facebook algorithm thing, you'll have more views on your posts if it is not directly copied and pasted from somebody else. And you are probably never going to be an expert on every single one of these products. I'm certainly not. I learn new things about them all the time, and I'm sure I'm going to talk about something that I'm going to forget to say something about it. So if anybody's on here that wants to, if I forget something, please feel free to chime in. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and start with our wraps. So our wraps have actually been, that was our flagship product. With It Works now almost like 16 years ago, and they've been unchanged. So that's how amazing they are. And when somebody will say, do they work? That's kind of simply what I'll say. They've been unchanged for 16 years. Yeah, they do work. What's cool about those is that they actually got started. They were a $300 spa treatment in Europe. Okay. The doctor that created that formula is now part of our company. So he's still in charge of our wrap formulation and all of that. And basically he was looking for a way to get it more portable. So that's when he came up with the botanical cloth and all of that. So the wraps absolutely do work. What I always tell people is that 1 wrap is a treat, 4 is a treatment. That's why 4 come in a box. So what you'll probably run into is someone will say, I tried a wrap once and it didn't work for me. So what I always ask them, and we're going to talk about those crucial points, is A, did you take a before and after picture? Hi, Corey. Did you take a before and after picture? And did you drink your water? Okay, those are 2 crucial points to the wraps. And we'll go through those points. 9 times out of 10, they say no, and that's probably why they didn't work. A, and B, you don't just stop with 1. I always compare it, like if I'm doing a party, I compare it to a crest white strip. You would whiten your teeth until you get them as white as you want them to be, and then maintain every once in a while to just maintain them, right? Or you'll do it one every once in a while just to kind of maintain that. It's just it's the same way with those wraps. You can use the wraps until you get your desired look, and then you're just going to do one here and there to kind of keep up that appearance. So with the wraps, you are going to put the wrap on You all seen a wrap yet? Have you guys everyone used one? Okay.
I haven't used one, but I've seen that.
You've seen them? Okay. Just for anybody that wants to see. So this is a dry one that I save in here so they're actually pretty big. Okay, so here's a wrap. You can cut them. You can do, I think there's like 6 different ways you can cut them to do your neck and chin. You can cut them in half to do like one on each arm. I do half of one on each arm, or like an inner or outer thigh. Literally, you can wrap anything from your chin to your toes. So you can do your boobs. Yes, I've seen some pretty impressive boob lifts. You can wrap your butt. You can wrap anything, literally. So what you do, you put it on, and then you want to just get it snugly in place. So we either sell this Fab Wrap, which is just a stretchy material that just holds it on tight, or they can use just any kind of kitchen, like saran wrap or plastic wrap to hold it in place. To me, works just as well. The only thing nice about the Fab Wrap is that it's real breathable and doesn't get so hot. So you can do the plastic wrap. You can use an ace bandage. Some people, I've seen women use an abdominal binder after C-sections. Anything really that's going to hold it in place is really all that matters. So when you put it on, they want to wear it for a minimum of 45 minutes. Yes, they can wear them longer. Lots of people sleep in them. They say that the majority of the gel is going to be absorbed within a few hours. So if you wear it 8 hours, it's not like you're, having on like a crazy super duper wrap. But that is totally fine. It's not going to hurt anything. And again, it's all plant-based. So what that does, it creates a tensor effect in your skin. So that's why that tensing effect makes cellulite look so much better, because it's tensing and kind of tightening that skin, so you don't see that appearance of the cellulite so much. So they're great for cellulite. So you put it on for 45 minutes. And obviously the picture before and after picture, you guys, I've had awesome results with one wrap. Every single time I've wrapped something on my body, and I could not tell a difference looking at myself or looking in the mirror. I couldn't tell. You have to take before and after pictures. And I make sure I'm really, 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 adamant about that with people when I sell them wraps. I always send them, and actually on the team page, there is a, wrap instructions that I always send, because the ones on the box just aren't that great. So you can actually see that in the file section on Boss Babes and Arise and Shine both have that in there. So I send them that. I either text it to them or mail it to them, or whatever you want to do. But it's good. It's just a little bit more in depth about washing the area and drinking your water and all that. So after the wrap goes on and you've taken your picture, you want to drink lots and lots and lots and lots of water. This is not something that you want to put on and go work out. You don't want to sweat in them. You also don't want to use one if you're going to go out drinking with your friends that night, because the more you need to be hydrated. The more hydrated your skin is, the more that gel is going to absorb and work. So that's crucial. They recommend half of your body weight in ounces is what they recommend per 24 hours for your water intake. Which we should all really do that anyway. That sounds like a lot, but it's really not. So after that wrap's been on for at least 45 minutes, you want them to take it off. And very importantly, they need to rub in all of that kind of jelly lotion that's still on their skin. They need to rub it in really, really good. Okay. I think what some people do is they think that they just need to like wipe it all off or take it off, but you don't want it to, because what happens is over 72 hours, the results are going to continue to get better. A lot of people ask me, what if I'm in a wrap party, somebody wraps, they take it off, and I don't see a difference? It's very normal. And that's when I tell people, we're going to put it on, we're going to put a wrap on now, we're going to take it off, and then in 72 hours, or we're going to take a picture when you take it off, and then in 72 hours, I want you to send me another picture. I can't wait to see your results. So they kind of have it in their mind that they're not going to be like, oh my gosh, as soon as they take it off. But what happens many times is that does happen. So it's even an added surprise that, oh my gosh, it already looks so much better. So that's the 72 hours after the 45 minutes, take it off, take a pic, 72 hours, take a picture. And they still need to continue to drink their water over that 72-hour period. Okay. Okay. What questions do you have on wraps? Did I cover everything on wraps?
What would you say when you get someone to say that it's just water weight?
It's actually not. And what I usually say is there's not a single ingredient in these wraps that causes water weight loss. It actually works in the skin. So in fact, we encourage you to drink more water. The more water that you drink, the better, because of your skin being more hydrated. People will say that all the time. Actually, no. We want you to drink a lot of water. Typically, I think the average, and it all depends as far as length of time that the wraps, or you still kind of keep up that appearance once you kind of get it to where you want to go. Depends again on their hydration. If they're active, if they're a relatively healthy eater, that all plays into it. Typically 3 to 6 months, I think, is the average for, to keep up those results, which again is another key thing to tell people, because it's not just going to be something that's going to last for 2 days. Okay. But then again, go back with that kind of teeth whitening strip. It's the same kind of thing. And then when they do go back to maintain, they should not have to do a full treatment every time. They'll just, you just kind of do little touch-ups here and there with a wrap. We do have a wrap app, guys. If you don't have that yet, it is a free app called the Wrap app. It's really cool, not only for you as a distributor, but it's nice to recommend that for loyal customers that buy the wraps, because it will take before and after pictures for them. It's going to set a timer for them. It's going to remind them to drink water. And then 72 hours after they take it off, they'll get a little notification on their phone that if they want to wrap again, it's time. They can go ahead and wrap again. They also have the option of reordering wraps on that app, so it's really cool.
Okay, I have a question again. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you can wrap back to back, or is there a certain time that you
72 hours.
72 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You can wrap every 72 hours, as often as you want. I mean, as many times as you want. It's very important to tell people to only do one body area at a time. They work way better, and your body kind of uses that much, much better if you don't. You can do both arms at a time. You can do both legs at a time, but you don't want to wrap. You don't want to wrap your thighs and your arms at the same time, or you don't want to do your belly and your chin at the same time. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to the defining gel. This is one of my very favorite products. So the defining gel, the gel that's in the defining gel is actually the same formula that is in the wraps, but it's way less concentrated. So it's actually safe to use every single day. And if you probably have seen my before and afters on my thighs with my cellulite. You just don't realize it was me, because I never say it's me. But it's amazing. It's amazing. So the defining gel, I recommend putting it on twice a day. When you can. And I had crazy, amazing results after 2.5 weeks of doing it twice a day. So whatever area they're going to use, they just want to put it on, and they want to rub it in like in circular motions really, really, really well. An added bonus with defining gel is that it's also, we call it our liquid gold, because it's amazing on eczema. It's awesome on anybody that has dry skin, anybody that has really dry, cracked heels on their feet. Oh my gosh, this stuff works crazy good. It's great on sunburns. Good stuff. Okay. Since we're kind of on this kind of skincare-ish, let's stick with the skincare for right now. So we'll go to the facials. So the facials are basically the face version of the body wrap. So with the body wraps, you can wrap anything from your chin to your toes, but not your face. The wrap for the face is actually not the same as the body wrap. It's a different formula, just because it needs to be more sensitive and careful with people's faces. But it's going to do the same thing. It's going to firm. It's going to tighten. It's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles, the little bags under eyes. Again, you want to wear that for as little as 45 minutes. You do not have to, people will ask you, how do I get it on? Do I have to wrap my head in fab wrap? No, you don't. Because it has that gel, that sticky stuff on it, put it on. You don't want to be bending over, it's going to fall off. But as long as you're kind of sitting back or laying down, like I do them at nighttime, it's going to stay on your face. It already has the eyes and the nose and the mouth and all that good stuff already cut out for them, and they look hysterical. So if you guys are, I always tell people, like, if you're afraid of starting to take selfies, do one with a face wrap on, because they're not really staying your face, but you'll get a great response because it's hysterical. They're really, 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 really moisturizing. They feel so good. So anybody that has really dry skin or a bad sunburn or something like that, it's a great time to do a facial. Fly in here. Any questions on those facials?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Hair, skin, and nails, you guys will sell a lot of. Hair, skin, and nails is amazing. So it is part of our skincare line, but it is an oral supplement. So they take 2 a day. What it does is it strengthens your hair and your nails, kind of helps clear your skin. It helps your body start producing more collagen and keratin. The difference of ours, the biggest difference between ours and something that you can buy at Target or whatever, there's a million hair, skin, and nails supplements and vitamins on the market. Most of those have 1,000 micrograms of biotin in them. Ours has 5,000. Okay. Ours is also completely filler free. So your body will absorb every single bit of that 5,000 micrograms of biotin. And that's why it happens. You'll see results really, really quickly. And why it works so well is your body's not eliminating any of it, using all of it. It's awesome for eyelashes. Works really well for eyelashes too. If you have anybody, works on men. It's amazing for anybody that's been through chemotherapy. I've had lots of customers have amazing results from after that, not being able to have any hair growth at all that do. It's awesome. But it'll be one of your best sellers. Wow is our wipe out wrinkles. So that is the little tiny little packet. Find them for you. Yes, I have a stash of everything in here. Here it is. Okay. Comes in a little box like this. You're going to get, how many are in here? 30 packets. What's cool about these is that most people can use one of these more than one time, because you really use a itty bitty amount on your area. So you're going to find, like, I like to use it on my forehead, on these wrinkles on my forehead. You can use it on your eyes, bags under your eyes, any little area that you want to, like, tighten up. So you're going to use, like, literally a pea-size amount, if that, teeny tiny amount. And you're going to, they recommend like a little sweeping motion. So you just kind of do this. Okay. You don't want somebody to be laughing or smiling or squinting while they're doing it, because you don't want them to freeze like that. So they just need to kind of keep a straight face. You're going to rub it in the little areas that you want. In 45 seconds, you're going to feel it start to tighten and tingle. And then in 45 seconds more, it's done its thing. So it's 90 seconds total. This is awesome if you're going to have a party, because you can literally watch it happen before people's eyes, and they're like, what is happening? Key is not to use too much. If you get too much on somebody, they're going to get a little white chalky residue. But don't panic. Take a damp cloth and just blot it a little bit. That'll go away and it's fine. But the tiniest amount that you can use, the better. That the results for that are going to last, I think it's at like 6 to 8 hours typically. It's great before, family pictures or a wedding or whatever. A lot of people use it every day before they go to work. They actually say the more often that you use it, the more long-term effects you will have from it. So it's totally fine to use it daily. But it's super cool. Our lip and eye cream, if you have not tried that one yet, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So it's a tiny little tube. I don't think I have that in my packets in my bathroom, but teeny tiny little tube, but it actually lasts a really, really long time because, again, you just need a little bit. But again, it helps with the little lines and wrinkles. It's great for the little bags under your eyes in the morning. It also is a fantastic lipstick primer. And a lot of people will put it just around the outside of their lips to kind of give their lips a more plump look. But that's a customer favorite. People really, really like the Lip and Eye. Am I going too fast? Okay.
Can you hear me?
We're good? Okay, so the exfoliating peel, I love, 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 love. So this is kind of deceiving because it's really not a peel. What you do is like a little dropper in there, and it's got the little the little beads, exfoliating beads in there. Smells so good. But basically they're going to put a little bit on, rub it in, rub it on their face, and leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes and wash it off. So it's not technically a peel, but what it does, it just takes that outer layer of those dead skin cells off. If you're having a lot of breakouts, if your face is super dry, it's a good time to use it. You can do it twice a week. But I love it, love it. This is another good one to have on you for a party. I usually will just go around and put a drop on the back of people's hands and let them rub it in. Leave it on for about 10 minutes and tell them to go wash their hands, and it just makes their hands feel really smooth and soft. And again, remember, like, all of this is just natural. It's all plant-based. It's pretty awesome. Cleanser, everybody in my house is obsessed with. So this is our, basically like our face wash, our cleanser, but it's soap-free, and it's natural. I use this even on my kids. This does not have to just stay on your face. A lot of people use this all over their body. If you're one that gets like the infected, like ingrown hairs when you shave, this is awesome to use for like a shaving cream. My husband uses this. I love it. This is fantastic for teenagers that start to get the breakouts on their chest and their back. Works really, really well for that too. Our toner, I love. The toner is a little spritz. And I like that it all smells the same. It's all just a really clean smell. So the toner is it's a balancing mist. So it's supposed to kind of balance the pH in your skin. You can spray this on your face after you wash. It has done wonders on the pores on my face, like shrinking the pores on my face. You can also use it after you put your makeup on as just like a setting spray. Works really well for that. But for kids in the house, my kids use this all the time because this will take the sting and the itch out of a sunburn or a bug bite. Like anytime my kids get a mosquito bite, they come running in the house and spraying this on their little bites, and it takes it away instantly. Really cool. Okay. Preventage and Repairage is our day and night cream. Again, it is amazing. See if I can find one to show you. I don't know, without digging. But again, it's kind of the size of the Lip and Eye. It's a smaller tube, but it lasts quite a while. It lasts quite a long time. You don't need much at all. I have like really combination skin. I have more oily skin than dry skin. This stuff has been really, really good for me. It's almost like it's more jelly than a lotion. But it's really good. You don't have to do, like for me, a lot of times I would have to put on my face lotion, and then a few minutes later I felt like I didn't have anything on, like my face was super dry again, so I'd have to put more on, but you do not with that. So the Preventage is the day cream. And then the Repairage is the night cream. And Repairage does really great things with sun damage, sunspots. All right, stretch mark cream. I'm sure by now you guys have all seen some crazy, amazing stretch mark cream results. This stuff is incredible. Again, it's a big. This will last quite a long time. It's in a big bottle. Just like it says it's going to do, it helps with stretch marks. What it does is it fades away the redness and that kind of brightness to the stretch marks. It takes that away. So they'll be left with just kind of a little squiggle that really you can't hardly see. What's nice with the stretch mark cream is basically they use it until they get the appearance that they want. It's not something they're going to have to use for the rest of their life. Brittany Landrum had some incredible results after her son she had stretch marks on her belly, and you guys have probably seen them. They're really, really, really red. Her son was 5, I think, when she started using that, so it can be used on old scars, old stretch marks. She used it twice a day for 2 months, and you can barely see them. They can use that when they're pregnant. It's totally safe to use while people are pregnant. All the skincare you're totally fine with that. And scars as well. So any kind of surgical scar, C-section scars. Heather Walensky on our team had used it on her surgical scar on her ankle, and it is like crazy, like erased it. So that's a big, big, big favorite. Okay, let's talk about. We're done with skincare, so let's talk about greens. It's my favorite. All right, so the greens come in both berry and orange. I personally think the orange is disgusting. It tastes like grass. I think it's horrid. But some people love it, so whatever. But when people ask me about the greens, I usually will tell them, because I think the majority of people like the berry because it's much sweeter. So I usually tell them, I would probably try the berry first. Okay, so the greens have 34 fruits and vegetables and 52 herbs and superfoods. Also, all the vitamins and minerals that are in the greens are in their bioavailable state. So why that is important is basically that just means that your body can absorb all of it and all of it quickly because it's in the state that it should be for our body to use it.
Jess, what's the name of that state again?
Bioavailable.
Thank you.
And as with other vitamins and things out there in the market, that's usually not the case. A lot of stuff that we buy, our body uses a fraction of it and just gets rid of the rest of it. That's something really cool about all of our products is that they are made to be fully 100% used by your body. Get more bang for your buck that way. So a big thing about the greens is that they keep your pH balanced. That's important because, and you'll hear this over and over again, an alkaline body is a healthy body. So basically how I explain that is if your body is too acidic, it's much easier for you to get sick, for you to, for illnesses, diseases to kind of set up shop in your body. It's a lot easier when your body's acidic. So what this does is it keeps your pH balanced to keep you healthier. Our greens are also now completely allergen free. So before we would have people that couldn't take it because it did have soy in it and some other things as well. And now they are completely allergen free. So there's no soy, there's no dairy. They're vegan, non-GMO, and they are technically gluten-free. The packages don't say that yet. It says they are made in a gluten-free environment or made with gluten-free ingredients. They're just waiting on their certification, but they are gluten-free. There's also no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. something cool about this new blend now is that it also has that matcha green tea in it. I didn't know much about that, but that's apparently a really big deal in a lot of the fitness health communities. What that does, it helps you burn calories, helps your body naturally detox. It's really high in fiber, and it's high in antioxidants. Another new big thing about the greens is that we have the blend versus the original formula now has 9 times more parsley, which again, I was like, okay, what's that mean? So with that, it has tons of vitamin C, tons of vitamin B12, vitamin A, and vitamin K. So that means it's great for your bones, for your immune system, and it's also a natural anti-inflammatory. Okay, so the greens come in a couple different forms. They can get the greens tub. This is like the 30-day serving jar. But we also have the 90-day serving jar. Okay, so this would be for, like, I usually recommend if like you're a husband and a wife and whoever in the house is wanting to use it, I usually recommend the big jar because it's going to last them longer. It's going to go further. So that's a 30-day, that's a 90-day. And then there's the on-the-go packets. And those also have 30. And guys, all of our products, every single product that we have is designed to last 1 month. Skincare typically will last longer than that, but technically everything is designed for 30 days. Okay. Questions on the greens?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my first Zoom, unfortunately, and I had no idea how to do this. And I seen the little raised hand. I was like, oh.
You're so funny.
I am busy, and I have to go get my kids from school.
Okay.
But you for what you've done so far. And I see you recording this. Are you going to share it at some point?
Yes. As soon as I'm done talking, I'm going to post it I'll post it on the page.
Fantastic.
And then you can watch it anytime.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Okay, so the greens choose. Have you guys tasted these yet?
No.
They're so good. They're going to be completely addicted. So these are the chews. They come in a berry flavor. I think tastes like here's the size of them. So it's kind of like I don't know, like a Starburst kind of. They are delicious. They taste like I think like a berry Starburst or a Now and Later. I don't know. My kids, I have to hide them because they're gone. They're so good. So the Greens Chews have, they have a blend of 45 fruits and vegetables. Okay. They also have the antioxidants of 20 cartons of blueberries. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. These are super great for people that have blood pressure and cholesterol issues. They're fantabulous. And also just to maintain overall health, obviously, because there's tons and tons and tons of fruits and veggies. They're delicious. So a normal size, adult size would be 2 a day. So I give my kids 1 a day. These also have a prebiotic in them. Okay. Let's talk about lifestyle products.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
The greens powder.
Yeah.
Does that also have a prebiotic, or is that just the probiotic in that?
The original greens had the probiotic.
Okay.
The new blend does not.
No. Okay.
Reason being, they came out with the new probiotic, but the reason that they did that is that Basically, they wanted it to be like a superhero probiotic, and they could not get that into the existing greens without dialing it down. So they basically took it out so that they could make it like a super great probiotic on its own.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
But before it did, yes. Okay, so the probiotic. Here's our probiotic. It comes with 30 capsules inside. So it comes in a blister pack like that. You take one a day. These can be kept at room temperature. You do not have to refrigerate them. So our probiotic, obviously the purpose of any probiotic is to help with your digestive system and your immune system. Up to 70% of our digestive system of our immune system is in our digestive system. It's in your gut. So as you're seeing the trend here, it works as huge on gut health, keeping people regular, and everybody's colons are running good because that helps with immune function a lot. Our probiotic has 10 billion live cultures. We also have 5 of our own, we have 5 unique strains to us. 3 of those work in the small intestine, and 2 of them work in the large intestine. That's something that you don't see. A probiotic that works in both the small and the large intestine is a key selling point. This also has both a prebiotic and a probiotic. Okay, so they feed each other. So for real, it's like a superhero probiotic. In loyal customer price, these are like $1 a day. So it's very, very affordable. You can, those are capsules. You can sprinkle them in liquid or food for somebody that has an issue with a pill. Okay, and then our cleanse is awesome. Okay, so I was frightened by this when it first came out. I have weird gut things, and I thought, oh boy. All right, so it is not scary. It is not scary at all. If you haven't tried it yet, guys, you're gonna like it a lot. So your box of cleanse comes with 4 bottles. Okay, they're actually pretty small. Like I can fit them in my hand. Okay. Tastes like, to me, I like the taste. Andy and I both like the taste. Tastes like almost like a spicy lemonade, I would say, is what it tastes like. So basically for the cleanse, you're going to pick 2 days in a row. On those 2 days, you can still eat, which is a big selling point with ours, that you can still eat. You just want to eat as healthy as possible. So you want to try to replace bad food with good food. So on those 2 days, don't be hitting up McDonald's and don't be having donuts. Okay, maybe have a salad, maybe have a bagel. I don't know, whatever. But try to keep it relatively healthy. So you're going to drink 1 bottle before breakfast and 1 bottle before dinner. 2 days in a row. And then again, you want to drink a lot of water. We kiddingly call this white pants approved because people do not have the diarrhea. You're not going to be running to the bathroom. In fact, you're probably going to have people come to you and say that they don't think it works because they didn't really go to the bathroom much. That's how it's supposed to work. It's true. So I know, like for me, for most people, they will report maybe that they went an extra 1 or 2 times during those couple of days. Typically what I notice is like I normally am on those 2 days, and then the day after, like on that day 3, is when maybe I'll go an extra couple times, but it's still normal consistency. It's not diarrhea. You're not going to have like anything crazy going on. So what it does, it's going to cleanse all the toxins of your digestive system, but it doesn't just strip everything out. It's actually going to put good stuff back in as well.
This is red.
So there's actually a ton of fruits and vegetables in that. So as it's cleansing everything, all of your gunk out of your gut, it's actually putting some good stuff back in there for you. And it actually feeds your liver, like things that your liver, some good stuff for your liver needs. So the main ingredients with that are aloe vera and blue agave. And basically what it does, it just means like it's a really, really powerful cleanse, but it's a very, very slow. It's like it's slow fermenting. So it gets in there really deep and does its thing. But the reason that you don't have the nasty side effects and the cramping and the bloating and all that hoopla is because it's working so slowly.
Hello.
Hello. The cleanse, it's typically recommended monthly, but you can use it as often as weekly. So if you have people that have major constipation issues or just horrible eaters, they can do it weekly. What I notice is that it helps so much with like that belly bloat. After I'm done with it, my belly looks so much flatter. It's not designed as a weight loss product, but a lot of people will have weight loss with it just because of what it's doing. The first time I did it, I lost 3 pounds, and the second time I lost 7 pounds. So it's kind of just depending on what your body needs. It needs to get rid of at that time, but that's a little added bonus sometimes. Okay. ThermoFit is one of my favorites. I take it every single day. So ThermoFit is our supplement that basically is going to help speed up your metabolism. It's made with red hot peppers, and I can't ever say it right. The berry. ACIE. How do you say that?
Acai.
Thank you. I can't ever say it. Those are the active ingredients in that. So basically what that does is it actually heats up it actually makes you burn a little hotter. So your body temperature is going to go up a little bit, not so much that you're going to tell, but just enough that whether you're exercising or just going throughout your everyday life, it's going to help you burn more calories because you're going to be running a little hotter than you normally are. What I do notice is that if I go for a walk or if I get on the elliptical machine or something, on the rare occasion that happens, I do sweat more. And my husband loves it for that. He takes it every day before he works out because it just makes you sweat so much more and burn more calories. ThermoFit is part of both the weight loss system and what we have just kind of nicknamed our triple threat. I lost 15 pounds with the ThermoFit, the Fat Fighters, and the greens. Now, here's the thing. ThermoFit occasionally can have an opposite effect. One of its main functions is to balance glucose levels. But if somebody already has really normal levels, it can make them a little unlevel and they may not have any weight loss. Sometimes they can even gain a few pounds. So if somebody comes to you and is like, I've been taking ThermoFit and I've gained 5 pounds. You need to switch them from the ThermoFit to the It's Vital Core Nutrition. So the It's Vital Core Nutrition is basically our form of a multivitamin, but it's got tons. I mean, it's just loaded with fruits and vegetables. It's loaded with herbs and everything under the sun. So basically, there's a lot of the same ingredients in that core nutrition that are in the ThermoFit. It's just not as potent as a ThermoFit. So they can still get those same kind of benefits that the ThermoFit has. And it does, a lot of people that before they get started on a weight loss journey, one of the first products sometimes we recommend is the Core Nutrition, because basically it feeds your body all day long. It's like a time release. So your body's getting fed fruits and vegetables and all sorts of goodness all day long. Your body doesn't feel like it has to store every single thing you put in your body, in your belly all day long, because it's already being fed. So it can help with weight loss. Okay. And it's filler free again. No fillers in those. Okay. New You. I think New You is probably one of the most popular products for men. It's awesome for women, but men really, really like it as well. Basically, how New You works is it actually boosts your body's production of human growth hormone. Okay. What's important to know is that it is not a human growth hormone supplement. It just is boosting your body to produce it again. Because if you're like myself and over the age of 30, your body stops producing that HGH at that point. So then we have a hard time with lean muscle. We have a harder time with exercise endurance. Our memory starts to get worse. We start having sleep problems. And all of those can be related to that, to the human growth hormone. So basically what that does is help all of those things. So it's great for people that work out or they're trying to kind of lean down, because it's going to help you build lean muscle. It's going to help you with your sleep quality and with your memory. Does your hand hurt from writing?
No.
Okay. All right. So next up for the lifestyle products is Relief. I love the Relief for what it's done for my dad. Right. So Relief is for healthy joint function. It's to help kind of start rebuilding cartilage, the aches and pains and all that. So if you have somebody that has arthritis, just has kind of the aches and pains in general, Relief may be a good product for them. So what happened with my dad was he had 2 spinal surgeries. He has had arthritis in his hips and knees for years and years, as long as I can remember. He was a basketball player and a farmer and all sorts of stuff growing up. So literally just getting up and moving was a process. It was like, everything hurt. So actually started him on that, and he took it for around 60 days. And he came over one day and was like, I've got to talk to you. Like, why? I don't have any pain. Jessica, I have no pain. And I was like, what? He's like, I'm serious. Like, I don't have any pain anymore. He seriously talks about it all the time. Like, Jessica, it's called It Works because it works. Thanks, Dad. I know. Thank you. And that's why I personally promote the lifestyle products more than anything, because of that, because it really truly can help somebody's quality of life. And if you can get somebody on something like the greens that has been life-changing for me, or like the Relief has been for my dad, if you can get them on something like that, they're not ever going to stop taking it. So that's why I kind of push those products more, because they're going to stay with you longer, more than likely. Okay. Confianza is our stress reliever. We call it our chill pill. Basically, it helps fight physical and mental stressors. And it also helps you fight fatigue. Yes, you can absolutely take that every day. I have found that it works for me even when I don't take it every day. Even when I'm just feeling like I have a lot on my plate, I got a lot going on, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, and I take it, it helps me. So however it works for you is fine, but it's a big seller as well. Regular is what you think it is. Just keeps you regular. What's nice is it kind of helps balance. So somebody that goes way too much or not enough, it kind of keeps them right in the middle. So basically they will take 1 or 2 before bedtime, and it'll just help them go more the next day or kind of balance them out a little bit. So we got all sorts of things for your gut. Okay. Our energy drink is so delicious. Take care of all those. Yeah, okay. This is our energy drink. So it comes in a pack of 12. If you've not tried these yet, they are so good. I hate energy drinks. Hate them. They're horrible for you. I think they taste bad. They make me jittery. Feel like my heart's going to stop beating. I don't like them. I love our energy drink. What is nice about it is that it has half the sugar and calories that an average other energy drink will have. It also has tons of nutrients in it and tons of vitamin B, so it's actually brain healthy. And it has natural stimulants, so you don't have the jittery effects that a lot of the other energy drinks are going to have. It doesn't have the same kinds of sugars, so you're not going to have the crash. I think it tastes like, do you guys remember, or have you ever had a peach ring, like the candy gummy peach rings? That's what they taste like. It's so good. Here's an added bonus for you. You will thank me later. When you have those days where you're like exhausted, feel like you need 64 cups of coffee, try adding a packet of greens to an energy drink. Oh, number one, it's delicious, but you will feel like a superhero. Like, you don't feel jittery and crazy, but it's like you feel like you can just do so much in one day. It's amazing. Okay, Fat Fighters are the bomb. You'll sell them like crazy. Okay, so Fat Fighters, what they do is that you take 2 of them after 1 or 2 heavy meals a day. So if you're eating a healthy breakfast or a healthy lunch, you do not need to take them. This is for cheat meals. So pizza, burgers, whatever. What it will do is it will block up to 17 grams of fat and 30% of carbs from that meal that you just took it after. Okay, so you take it after you eat, not before. So 15 minutes to an hour after you eat. Okay. Again, it's White Pants approved. So it's not like some of the other things that you take to help block fat that will make you literally run to the bathroom. You will not at all. You won't have any of that. So how it works, it actually uses prickly pear cactus fiber. Okay. So what that is it's an insoluble fiber, so your body cannot absorb it. So basically what that does is it creates a capsule kind of around the globules of oil and fat. If you guys have not seen a Fat Fighter demo, there's tons of them. I posted one not too long ago where I kind of show how it works. If I'm doing a party, I do it in a glass, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But you can actually see it work. It's kind of like a lava lamp. So basically it kind of surrounds and encapsulates the oil, the fat, and it will just drop down to the bottom of your stomach. Okay? So you're just going to pass that as you normally would. Okay? So you're not going to have any craving. You're not going to have to go to the bathroom. You're not going to have loose stools. And why that is because it actually works in your stomach. It doesn't work in your intestine or your gut. It works in your stomach is why that you don't have those other side effects with it. When I do like for any of you, if we do a launch party, a live launch party, how I do with the Fat Fighter demo is I take a wine glass and I will add water to it to about here. It doesn't matter really. And then just use vegetable oil. So I even just do like a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil and just pour it in the water. And then if you take 2 Fat Fighters and crush them up in like a pill crusher or something, so they're just kind of like a powder form, and then just sprinkle it on the top of that oil, you can actually watch it the fat fighters will start to glob onto the oil and they'll fall down to the bottom of the glass. So it's really cool to watch. Okay, so we talked about the It's Vital Core Nutrition. We also have the It's Vital Omega-3. That's your omega-3, but again, it's filler free. It's also has a lemon. It's actually a like a gel cap, and it's a lemon coating, so you don't have that fishy, burpy aftertaste that a lot of those have. That's good for your heart and joints. And then we have the It's Vital Minerals, and that's for bone health. So moms and grandmas and aunts, that's a good one for them. We do have, my husband and I actually take this, we both take this every day, but we also have a complete nutrition pack that comes in a box like this. And it has the core nutrition, the omega-3, and the minerals, all three of them in here. And already a prepackaged little thing. So you can have like this. Okay, so you just take one of these a day. That's called the complete nutrition pack. Estro Rhythm is this is actually the only natural treatment or supplement for menopause that's out there. So it comes like this. So with this, they get, it's a capsule that they take. And then also in this little box, it's marked like weekly, like it'll last for a month. But it's actually little creams that they rub like on their arm or their belly or their inner thigh. Their body will absorb. So it's actually a two-way system. But again, it's plant-based. It's natural. It just helps with the symptoms of menopause. This is the only product I've never tried, thank God. But somebody in your life might want that. Okay. The It's Essential weight loss bars are actually very good. I think I have one somewhere maybe. So it comes in a box like this. And there are 10 bars in here. Okay, so it's just like a little granola bar. But these are a weight loss it's a weight loss energy bar. You can use them as a meal replacement. It only comes in one flavor, and that's the dark chocolate berry. It's really good. It tastes almost like a cranberry, I would say. But they are very, very good. But they have all sorts of grains in them. And they're sweet, kind of like a candy bar, so you feel like you're being guilty. ProFit is so good. ProFit is our most expensive product, and it still is a low customer, is only $69, so it's really darn good. You guys have ever done Shakeology or anything like that?
Yeah.
Fortune on that stuff. And in my opinion, it tastes like horrible. Ours is really delicious. This is our ProFit bag. So this is vanilla, and it also comes in chocolate. So basically this is awesome you can use this as a meal replacement. You can bake with it. You can make cookies and pancakes and all sorts of stuff. There's some really great recipes with it. But what's really great about this is it's not just a protein. Okay, so it does have 14 grams of protein per scoop. And only 100 calories. There's no sugar. Gluten-free. Obviously, it's all natural. There's no hormones or anything like that. It has 7 different kinds of fiber in it. So not only is it awesome for your gut again, but it's going to keep you fuller longer because it's going to make you feel fuller because of all the fiber in it. Again, this is a superfood, so you're going to also get a whole bunch of extra goodness in here that you wouldn't in a normal just protein. It's good stuff.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the size of it? How many ounces or whatever?
It is 1.5 pounds. This will, my husband and I both use this, and it lasts us a month when we use it together. It's a big bag, you see?
Yeah. Okay.
So it says 702 grams, 1.5 pounds is what it says.
Okay.
I think it comes down to like $2.80 per serving or something like that, somebody said. I think the vanilla tastes like vanilla cake batter. Oh my gosh, like it's so good. I love it. But there's chocolate too. Okay. Let's talk about our weight loss system, okay? So we have the It Works system. So let me tell you first what all is in that. So you get a box of wraps, a bottle of ThermoFit, greens, the cleanse, and you get a blender bottle. So the reason that the wraps, so basically they go with the slogan wrap, remove, and reboot. The reason that the wraps are in this system is obviously wraps are not for weight loss. But what they do is that they kind of help people, if you're like me, when you start on like a weight loss system or anything where you don't see like results quickly, you know, if a week goes by and you're like, man, I've been working so hard and I don't see a difference, I just quit. So what the wraps do is it kind of keeps that positive reinforcement because they can see physical changes happening as it's going. But also once they do start losing weight, it will help tighten up any loosened areas of skin. So again, they can wrap every 72 hours, but I think what a lot of people do is wrap weekly since there's 4 wraps, and this is a month-long supply. A lot of people will do 1 wrap a week. They can do whatever they want. And then remove is where the cleanse comes into play. So again, they just pick 2 days out of that month to cleanse. And then they reboot their metabolism every day with the ThermoFit and the greens. All of our products, guys, are designed to be used together. So if somebody asks you, you know, I ordered these 3 things, can I take them together? Absolutely. Everything is designed to work together. The only thing that you want to watch out on is taking your fat fighters within an hour of another product. Because say you're taking the omega-3 that's full of those like fish oil, your fat fighter is just going to suck it up. So I usually recommend not taking your fat fighters within an hour of any other products, but otherwise you can. Okay, and then we have the essential oils. So we have 4 of our own blends. If you buy the blends, they all come together. So this is the set. You get all 4 in there. We do have 4 individual oils now that you can buy separately. The cheapest one is $15. There's tea tree, lemon, eucalyptus, and lavender. Here's the key points to know about our oils. They are 100% pure. They're uncut. They are grown in their natural climates. So nobody's trying to grow lavender in Alaska, anything crazy like that. And then they're either cold pressed or steam distilled. And if you have somebody that's an oil person, those are the key points that they want to know. I sat through a conference and with people talking about how they process our oils and the whole thing that goes through it. Oh my gosh, it's very, very impressive. They take it very seriously. It's very cool. We do have a fractionated coconut oil that we sell. We do recommend if they are going to use it, these they recommend either using in a diffuser. And we do have a diffuser. Let me show you. cute little diffuser, maybe. There we go. Cute little guy. It has a USB plug, so you can plug it into your car, your computer. But you can use our oils in any diffuser. But anyway, if you're going to use it topically on your skin, they do recommend using the coconut oil because they are pure and uncut. They can be very powerful and irritating to your skin, so they recommend using them with the coconut oil. Okay. I think that's it. All right, so really quickly, let me tell you about and then I got to go pick up my kids. The difference between, the loyal customer and the retail. So, basically, if you would give somebody a catalog, at the back page, it kind of explains how to become a customer. So typically what I say is this. If you look through our products, you're going to notice that everything has two prices, a retail price and a loyal customer price. Basically, the retail price is if you want to buy just a one-time full price item. But what I recommend is the loyal customer route. It's definitely the way to go. It's almost kind of like a Costco membership, but without the yearly fee. Okay, so basically, it's a lifetime savings for you. As a loyal customer, you get 40% off of all the products. You also get another 10% back in what we call perk points. And usually, what I say is think of it as if you had a It Works bank account. And every time you make a purchase, 10% of that purchase is going to get deposited into your little It Works bank account for then you to use towards other products. So you get the 40% off, you get the 10% back, and It Works will waive your $50 loyal customer fee as long as you agree that you are going to buy one product for 3 months. Now, the beautiful thing is that it does not matter month to month what you order, and you have complete freedom over what you choose. It does not have to be the same every single month. So I could order wraps this month, I could order cleanser next month, and I could order ProFit the third month. There's no minimum price. You're going to have a log on, you're going to have your own password. You can make those changes anytime you want, as well as redeem your perk points anytime you like as well. So it's actually a really, really, really great program. After your 3 months, if you want to be done, you can be done. What's cool is that you're always a loyal customer. So for 5 years from now, if you want to come back and buy a box of wraps, you're going to get them at 40% off. But they also give you incentives. So if at 3 months you decide that you have found something that you can't live without and you want to continue to take it, after your third month, you're going to start getting free shipping. At your 6 month mark, they're going to give you a $50 credit. And at 1 year, they're going to give you a $150 credit. My mother-in-law actually just redeemed almost $400 in free product. And typically, if somebody says, well, I don't know if I want to do the 3 month agreement, I usually will tell them, I appreciate your business. Either way, whatever you choose, I just hate for you to spend more money if you don't have to. Let's say you buy wraps this month for $59 versus the $100 that you would pay retail price. Next month, you could buy a bottle of Fat Fighters. And even the third month, buy a bottle of essential oil, and you would still be spending less than the price of that one retail item. If you can break down exactly, you would save $57. And if, worst case scenario, give them some options. You could buy Fat Fighters and then whatever, and you still are going to be spending less than the $100 you would spend right now for one box of wraps. It also gives them the freedom to try other products because they might order something that's just not for them. Well, we don't want to lose them forever, get them on something different. It's also very important to make sure you're following up with those loyal customers. If they tell you, I want to order this or that for weight loss, and that, I don't know, that might not be the right thing for them, recommend it. Recommend what you think they should be taking because we want them to be happy. So make sure that you're following up with them. Make sure you're asking how things are going. I always let them know, your shipment's going out this month on the 15th. If you'd like to make any changes, if you'd like any suggestions on other products to try, I'd be happy to help you. Letting people know how many perk points they have is an awesome thing too. Just your kind of common courtesy customer service things are going to keep them with you longer. And over 60% of loyal customers become distributors. So if you treat your loyal customers right, at some point they're probably going to want to join your team if you find them a product that they absolutely love. Okay. And I went through that kind of quickly, so I hope that all made sense. I am going to, all right, so we did record this, so I'm going to click this. All right, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this on our page, and then anybody that wants to watch it can watch it. Okay?
Sounds good.
We good?
Good. Thank you.
Thank you. You're so welcome. All right, I'm going to go get the kids.
Have fun.
Bye.